What role do you think innovation and technology will have going forward in the near future?
AI is getting smart. How AI gets smart is what we call machine learning. It's pulling sources from everywhere. So what I've learned recently, and we put something in AI and we said, here are the guys that we're looking at for 2026 draft. Who has the best opportunity to make the NFL and why? We just did it as a test. And I mean, it ranked them. It said, this is why this person doesn't have this person has that. It's a guy that was like him in the 2024. I was like, oh, this is really good. So, what people have used in scouting analytics, there used to be scouts manually doing stuff, looking up, researching players and doing. They don't have to do that anymore. I feel like in our industry, the scouting industry is going to decrease. It's already happening.
Wow.
It's already happening. Now, you still got to look at tape. There's a lot of people that are a lot of hype and they get drafted. I was actually looking at something like this last night. A lot of people 18 teams cut their draft picks last year. This September. I'm saying their draft was this April, and 18 teams cut people that they drafted in April in September on the first deep cut to get to the 53-man roster. What that tells me is a lot of people that have been hyped up and they couldn't play. So I think you still need the eyes. And I think that will change the scouting organization, but it's also going to help us to be more targeted towards guys that we want. You may say, I want a team captain. I want him to be a receiver. I want him to be 6'2" or taller. I want him to be able to run a 4.4 or have run high school track. It's going to give me that person. It's going to say, based on everything you said, it's this person. Wow. So it's almost like you can prototype AI.
Wow.
And teams will be able to do the same.
But that makes me think about this too, though. A lot of times it comes down to the heart of a person too. So you might have all the physical attributes,
yes,
and all these type of things. But what about AI? It can't. Can it?
No, it can't. And that's where I said you got to turn on the tape. And what I tell players when they go into their last season, and we have our collegiate meetings, in those athlete agent meetings, I always say, be careful what you do in every play. The scout is looking at how you walked off the field, how you put your hands on your hip in between out of conditioning, how you took a knee on a timeout, how they're looking at how you slammed your helmet down, how your coach tried to tell you something and you walked off. They're watching everything. Fans, friends, and followers like highlights. The scouts like to see the full game. They want to see the whole picture. And then they're going to go talk to the coaches, the GM of those schools. And then they're going to go talk to the kids at the schools. They're going to watch you go to your car and see who you're dapping it up with. They're going to see how you pulled up and how you were late or were you ready. They're paying attention to everything.